My participation as a student teacher this semester included me being at Sherman High School teaching health education to a group of 9 students. I had freshmen, sophomore, junior, and senior standing students. I had one ELL student and another under a 504 plan. Most of the students were young girls. Teaching a high school health class really pushed me out of my comfort zone. Because of the nature of the class and the ages of the students, I was unsure of how this phase was going to turn out for me, but I feel in my heart that it exceeded my expectations in the end. My last day to teach was November 10, and I'm absolutely overwhelmed with joy to see how far I have come due to this bold risk that I took. I say bold because often the topics that I discussed with my students were very complex, and I had to be conscious and careful with how I delivered the material to them. For example, I had to take into consideration how to respect them so that my teachings didn't make them feel uncomfortable or embarrassed, especially when discussing topics like the reproductive system, pregnancy, drugs, tobacco, alcohol, and suicide. Knowing the magnitude of the responsibility that I had, I quickly gained more of what I initially lacked. Having those students depend on me forced and enabled me to trust in my abilities, my knowledge, and my passions so that I could confidently share with them how to lead healthier lives. I think it's very interesting to see how my student teaching experience helped me grow as a person. Through the discussions with my students and the research I did from my lessons, I have been able to learn 2 new skills. The first skill that I know for sure I acquired is how to be bold. What I mean by bold is that I am more direct now. If there is something that I want to express or something that I want to do, I now invest my energy and my time where I believe they belong. I have a stronger character and an even stronger will to do what I need to do, and that is why I consider myself to be bolder and more firm in my life overall. While I do believe it's important to be bold, I also know that a person must never forget how to be human, and my students made this clear for me. Of course, we are all humans at the end of the day, but are we empathetic and understanding of one another? This is the skill that I am learning. Being able to genuinely feel and express those feelings has been really eye-opening for me. The experiences that I have had recently are shaping me into a person who, instead of becoming negative and resentful, is becoming more cultured and comprehensive. As the fall semester of my senior year reaches its end, I feel grateful and privileged to have had the opportunity to experience the uniqueness of this class. I recall how I was as a person at the beginning of the semester, and it's quite amazing how much new knowledge I have acquired through the various risks I decided to take.